Hello. Thought I would do some harvesting of magazines. This picture in particular I wanted to show you because I'm actually going to cut it apart. And I think you'll see why in a minute. I figured I would cut out each individual rectangle here because I think that would be interesting. But I also want to get that book separate, so we'll figure that out. And then, see, so now we have little keys, which I could keep the red around it or not. Which on these, I'm not, as you can see. And then this part that was across there, where'd it go? Oh, I just cut that out as a strip because that is interesting. And I always like a book when I can find one, because those are fun to include. Also that bell would probably be fun. And this isn't even a magazine harvest. I'm just harvesting this one page and getting all the little fun bits off the page. And you'll never even know what it was to begin with. From Travel and something magazine. Travel, Town and Country. Travel, that's what it is. And then I'm just going to cut off so you won't even know that I had the book there as part of it. So these are some interesting keychains and whatnot. Just cut right there across there. And part of the reason I like this magazine is I will probably harvest the ampersand like every time. So now I've got, I don't want to cut off that house though, another strip. So now I've got 2 strips of these. I'm not worried that I cut into that because that might get covered, or I can just cut that off if I want to. So I think it's kind of fun to just take a page and cut out what you want, what you think you'll use. Make it smaller bits. Don't know where I'll use them, but somewhere I'll use them. And I'll go ahead and cut this TNC Travel, because I'll at the very least use the ampersand, and I might even use just the word travel, or the letter T or the letter C. You never know what Margaret's going to have for us. Like this door would have been helpful last week, but I hadn't gone through my thing. Alright, let me grab a magazine. So that was just one page. You know, and now I have all these little bits. Oh, and I'll cut that out too. And like this page was, this is just there was a lady there, I didn't like her. But I can just put another piece there, and that's just the ceiling of like an arcade kind of a deal. Alright, Food Network magazine. I don't think I've gone through one of these. Oh, see, I would definitely save that drink. Ooh. Oh, good. The candy's on the opposite side. Because this candy jar gets to be cut out, as does this drink with the straw. I don't care about the other drink. I like the colorful drink. So those, and I could even take out, not contents, but I can turn it into content, right? Be content. So now it's content. It's gone from contents to content. And now it's a word I would definitely use. Let's see. This green mush in the bowl, I ooh, ice cream. Now, I realize I've already cut off some of the ice cream, but I still might keep that. And for my green page, I might want to keep that. Sometimes I might keep the whole thing, but see, that's just one page. See all I got from one page? Some people might even take the cucumbers and all the other stuff too. Ooh, X's and O's. I want falling X's and O's. Will I cut them out individually? Time will tell. Or I could just keep this as a background and cover this part and whatnot. So that I'm going to save. And probably a bottle of wine I'll save. The other stuff is blurred in the background, so not as interested in that. Oh, all these little bits and ice cream right there. That would be fun, especially if you're doing like a small, like have you seen some of the little tiny glue books Nicole has? So those would be really fun to use in like a tiny one. You never know when you might want a bottle of tea. Oh, but the reason I'd want to keep this page is for these down here. Those are fun. Even this border right here would be fun. I don't care about the people so much. Although, you could use the people's faces. So yeah, I would keep this for this part down here. And I'll think about the people, but just put them to the side. Go Dallas places. And I don't think there's anything on that page. Now this, I wouldn't want to cut out each individual berry. But if you go like this, and then just strategically put other things around it, then you can have little strips of berries. So that's a fun little just background piece. Here, I like his hat. I would definitely keep his hat. What does that say? Turn fresh summer berries into a mile hot pie. These are like in every magazine. These whatchamacallits. Muscadine jam, like these little sandwiches and stuff. I would definitely save those. But I also, whatever's at the top is gonna get missed because I want his hat. It's all about the hat for me on this page. So the hat, I don't want to accidentally cut out the thing on the other side, so I'm just going to cut out more of the hat. And if you want some big letters with some fun colorful background, that actually could be fun. You don't have to know what it says. It's just a nice colorful background. So I like his striped t-shirt too. So then I would, what is that, cactus candy? I would probably cut out these little individual bits. So we'll just cut that like that. And here, the floor in the background, potentially, I would save. But see, these little candy houses, or a little drink for a mini. Like these would be perfect for like a mini glue book. Even some of your, like even this block square with a number in it, or any of these little words even. So, and here I would cut out these s'mores individually because they would be fun, but also there's stuff on the back, so then I have to pick and choose which ones I would want. I already have that big sandwich cut out. I like a big sandwich. They're just fun, even in a background. But we got the sherbet and the little cat and that. I would definitely, since I already have the sandwich, I think I'm finding all these little pieces. I think I'm going to have to create a little small, maybe not quite as mini as the one that Nicole's friend sent her, but definitely. Alright, I like the look on her face. I think I saved her, but I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything. Well, let's see. Outdoor. Ultimate. Well, we got the word ultimate and create. So remember to look for words. Because here, we've got the word create, which is a good word, and the word ultimate, which is a fun word to use. So I tend to forget about words. I could save your, but I'm not gonna. Outdoor kitchen. Yep, that's about it from that one. Oh, see, and then here we have this drink, giant, and that is fun. Is there anything on the back? See, here's the thing. If I was going to do a mini one, I might want to use some of these little tiny pieces. So I'm going to not cut that at all because you never know. I wish they had more of the background showing because Oh, there's nothing on the back. Let's just take this little strip, and that would be cute on a page somewhere. How about here? It's kind of dark up there. Yeah. Oops. Hold on. It's easier to rip it this way, potentially. So now we just have a little, it's like washi almost, you know. And she's nice and everything, but oh my goodness, this is a fun page. Oh my goodness, look at all the things. This is a good one. Oh, all these things. I definitely save all of these pictures. They'll be so much fun to use, especially in a small. Yep, I'm going to have to make a small one, aren't I? This apple, I would cut out that apple, totally. Because it's just a fun apple. Make every day a holiday. Oh, now you know I have that green polka dot. I'll even save the green polka dot. Look at little tiny sandwiches. Slider Sunday every single Sunday. I definitely use something from that. But look, a guest check. When do you want to use a guest check or a little piece of map? Road trip. Little pictures from the road trip. Those could be fun to use, especially in a mini one. Okay, I'm going to have to start a mini. It's not as much on this side, but I would definitely use some stuff on that side. Let's see. Fried bologna sandwich. This sign right here, that's probably the only thing I would save on here. I mean, maybe that Lay's bag, but this, if for nothing else, for that sign, I would save that. Robert's Western. We ended our first day, but I don't know. Would you guys? Hot chicken. Hot chicken. All right. Hot chicken. I might find a fun chicken that. Whoops. I wanted the arrow. And in the know, maybe. Fried bologna. Fried deviled eggs. Ooh, I have to try that now. What do you think? Alright, see this little sign right there? I think that's fun. Yeah, I mean, unless I want a picture of the people, but not necessarily. It's not really anything here. I would, although places along the way, places to say hush puppies. The boat's not bad, but I definitely want this sign. Or even this whole picture right here. I'm not sure. Oh, fried green tomatoes. Let's grab that out of there. You know, just for nostalgic. Should we keep... This is the fried green tomatoes, right? The Whistle Stop... Oh, we're going to keep the Whistle Stop Cafe and the fried green tomatoes. Because we saw that movie. There's a lot of bacon there. Be a team player. I would probably cut that out and also be a team player. I'd probably save. There was nothing on the back. Unless you want some words. But then you just basically just got stuff about Gardasil. And more ads about... Alright, let's see. Miss Anne. Couldn't think of her name for a second. I really like her dress. I might use Anne somewhere. Anne Burrell, Chef Anne Burrell, because I used to watch that show. So I'd say I'm gonna save that. See these little chickens? Hot chicken. This little area. Oh yeah, I love that. But there's stuff that's gonna be hard to figure out. But I love this little display area right here. Look at this wall. That would make a fun strip. Okay, that's really... These fruits, definitely... I would definitely choose the fruit over the salmon. I'm not a salmon kind of... Although this word intrigue... Or this letter even. The, you know, Greek symbol or whatever it is. Alright, little... Oh, fun cooking. I like the word what a peach. And I like this little picture down here. Is there anything on the other side? This sweet and sour condiment, mambo sauce, comeback sauce. My son loves sauces. Oh, they have the recipes. All right, I have to say that for my son. Also this. But also the French fries, I would totally use that in a journal. But I have to save those. Let me put these off to the side so that we can get the sauces. The dog is cute. Yeah, I'll save the dog. Wasn't really, I mean, there's these po' boy sandwiches. I'm getting hungry now. Let's see, anything on this page? The beers might be fun, like at the top of a page somewhere. Ooh, the state of Maine. I would keep this just for the symbol, because my brother lives in Maine. My dad spends his summers in Maine. Louisiana. Yep, shrimp and oyster po' boys. I don't even like shrimp, but, you know, po' boys always look good. So I'll just save the top of this. Alright, I don't need to save a po' boy. You might. Maybe that's something you would like. An island favorite. Let's see. Grilled maki. Made in Maryland. That was just like BLT. Fun cooking. Soft shell crab BLTs. Oh, it's a special BLT. Oh, see, this would be fun because you got the peppers and the lime and the onion. Might be fun to cut out. And if you're doing a color page, if you have like blue and yellow, you might want the Hellmann's mayonnaise. What was on the other side you want to know? Hot dogs. I mean, there might be a place where you want hot dogs in the background. Or let's be frank. Oh, yeah, I don't want to forget. Let's be frank. That is fun. So, I can still get the other pictures over here if I want them, but that's an ad that I'll see all the time. Ice cream hot dogs. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So I think this is colorful up here, but I don't think I'll save anything. Waste. Oh, make taste, not waste. Sometime I might save that. Do good chicken. Who knew saving our planet would be so delicious? Do good. Well, I like the do good part. So I will definitely keep the do good. And because I do like where instead of just a white background, it's got the darker background. And I kind of like that chicken. So I'm just going to I'm just going to grab the chicken. But not that chicken or that fork. And don't really need those either. Now, if you like to do circles, these might be fun in the background. I'm just going to... Ooh, do delicious. Let's do delicious. And it's underlined, which is fun. Alright, other than that, probably not. Weeknight cooking. Yeah, I'm not as much into just doing plates of food unless there's like something really cool looking. See, I might cut out one of these dinosaurs to put on a page somewhere, but he's kind of angled weird. Any words that were here that we might like? Probably not. Don't need no antibiotics. Healthy sides. This dog, he's cute. Like them and the phone down here might be fun, especially in a mini journal. So I'm going to cut out these characters. Because that just might be fun in a mini journal. Alright, I like that that's pink. If I'm doing a pink... Oh, but then also there's... Alright, so I would just pull out this whole page because I might use the teriyaki or I might use the Haagen-Dazs. Chances are they'll show up again. Bowl of ice cream? Oh, definitely would cut that out. Philadelphia. Alright, these are ice creams too, which is actually a fun texture. So something on those pages will get used. Ooh, little scoops of ice cream? Oh, definitely would save those. I'm thinking about this colander too. Something about that colander I like. So I'll just cut that out. Do I want the leeks? I mean the green onion? I kind of want the green onion. So I'm going to take the green onion. But sometimes I will cut out a QR code too, just for some black and white. So Just for a little, it's like a little layering piece. If it's a big enough size. More ice cream. More ice cream scoops. Because those on a dark background would be really cool. And more ice cream. I can't, you know, I'm not even that much of an ice cream person, but I mean, that would be fun in a background. Also, I got the QR code. Or on this side, we have all these ice creams. And then this fun word, toppings. Top-notch toppings. I like the word, too. I saved that for the word. And where, you know, people's dinner might not excite me, bowls of dessert definitely do. Here's the scoop. Yeah, I would definitely, in fact, I want that word more than I want the pictures on the other side of that. To do with all those ice creams. And I still have lots of ice cream. And look, there's more ice cream. Yes. Oh, and so cool. And all these little pictures down. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're keeping all these ice creams and sherbets. This one, it's most likely going to be this and that I keep. And maybe that down there, which would be, I could get part of this ice cream still. So that's cool. And then we got that ice cream. I mean, brawl. The word brawl would be fun. These are fun. You know, you could just cut out the cake or the plate with the napkin and it would be, oh, party time. There's words. Let's see. So I would definitely, I might do a red, white, and blue page. This weekend would be a good time for, look how cute they are. That's just adorable. Let's see. I don't know. I like the cats. Oh, look, for a green page, dressed in green. Oh, definitely, I need the dressed in green for the green page. I need that, I need that, I need that. I'm gonna have to start a color one soon. So those definitely holding on to. I wish, alright, I want that spoon. I know I'm weird. I'm a spoon kind of person. The spoon, and then on the back, this strip right here, I like I would just cut out that strip and use that, and maybe even that. Maybe even the fence. I don't know. Let's see, what have we got here? Any words? Meat doesn't get me excited like ice cream does. Oh, pies. Oh, pies will get me excited. Alright, this might be fun to use right here. The Statue of Liberty with the hamburger and the drink. So I will take that out. And then Mile High Pies. I might use that word. And then, oh, I don't know. Even for the color pages. Pink, yellow. And then here we have the slices of pies. Definitely need those. Oh, see, I'm going to have to choose between that drink and that pie. Yep, I'll have to choose one or the other. But yeah, definitely would love those in there. And, oh look, that'd be such a fun background. Oh my goodness, that dog is so cute. Alright, that's on the back page, so he's a little thicker, but so what do I end up, what's left? After I harvest a magazine, what is even left? Not much, just a few pages, and sometimes I'll take that dog, but I just wasn't in the mood today. I might, no. If his face wasn't on that drink, I'd totally take that drink. Oh, we got one down here that doesn't have anybody's face on it. Oops, I want to be able to get it, the whole drink though. And, oh, I don't know if I can. So I'm recording. Can you tell which one is your birthday present? No, you can't tell?
Yeah, this.
Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can get this off. Whatever the soft one is. Sort of. Kind of got it. Got that out later. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much left of that magazine. And that was a lot of fun. The number 62. I might keep that. Hold on. His birthday is on Monday. I got him some shorts. They came in the mail today. I also got myself a lifetime supply of blades for my Cricut. And some more Yupo. Yeah, that's what came from Amazon today. Nothing super fun. So, I know sometimes when Nicole does this, she'll go through and cut them all out and show you at the end. But I'm not there right this minute. But, I mean, can you see how fun that, like, if I cut this out really detailed and then put it on a darker background, how much fun that's going to be? Alright, so, well, if I do cut them out before I put this video up, I'll show them at the end. So, anyway. But just in case, have a delightful day, guys. Love you. I did cut them out today. So, I've got the Do Delicious. And then I just kind of cut this out and might use it as a background. Might cut out the words, keep the words, who knows. And this was the bottom part. I just got rid of the shampoo bottles that were in the middle. And then, I don't know, one of these kind of, and I didn't cut the straw all the way because otherwise it would break too easily. And then you saw the content and, you know, just all the different fun little things. And then there's all these little circles I cut out of here using my circle punch. Those were like the food ones. I didn't cut that one because, I don't know, it wasn't as, but they'd be interesting, like just little, thought they'd be interesting in a mini one. There's some ice cream, and then I didn't cut all these out, but some of these I can cut it. Some of them are big enough to be able to cut out, and some I might use the hole punch. But yeah, I didn't cut all those out. And like these, I used the hole punch, the circle punch, to cut those out. And then we have more little tiny bits. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a. And there's the hat. Definitely gonna, and I'll cut these out later because I want to keep them together because they're 3 and we like things in 3s. So if I put them on something, I want them to be together. So then we have some of this stuff, and I haven't cut all this out yet. I will eventually. Just kind of, I don't know what I'll use when I use it, and I think it'll get lost so easily. But here's some ideas of how to do it. You could keep the little date thing that tells about the picture, or I could cut that off and just use the tiny picture. I'm less likely to lose them if I keep the date on it. So I kept all those together. And there's that dog. His feet are a little weird because he's in the grass, but that's okay. I'll fix that when and I did go ahead and cut out the s'mores because those would be fun like in a background, and then I've got, you know, one to go on the side. Usually it's just the front ones that are the best ones anyway. But so there's some chocolate, and then there's the little bowl of sherbet, and then this tiny little cat, and the little drink, and then we got some donuts, and then there's the giant. I didn't even keep the straw on that because it's so tall. The straw would make it too tall anyway. And then we just have this little, you know, a little bit of background flowers. These I'll save to cut out later too because there's 3, so I can spread them out on a page, but I want to keep them together. These I'll cut out eventually because I don't know if I want to keep the line around them or not. It depends where I use them. So I figured I'd go ahead and just save them like that. And, you know, if I ever do a micro mini journal, I've got these tiny, tiny pictures, but I'm not cutting them out right now. I just cut this out like this. That might be fun. Use circle punch and a scallop punch to cut those out. And I got half of that pizza. I just kept this as a whole piece because it might be fun in the background. And then I kept this whole picture, but I may end up only using the sign at some point. There's our hot chicken. Fried green tomatoes. If you've seen the movie, you know what to put in the comments. There's the Whistle Stop Cafe fried green tomatoes. You know the word. You know, if you've seen the movie, you know the word to put in the comments if you've seen that fried green tomatoes. Be a team player. Anne Burrell's lights from her kitchen. And then I used the hole punch. Sometimes a hole punch is easier. It's too little to cut out, so you just use a hole punch. And there's Anne. There's her little chicken. And that was, you know, sometimes they have the paint splotch. I just did that and made sure that I had the highlight on there. And there's the wall in Anne's kitchen. I think that will just be fun, just as it is. And then I left the white border on these whoopie pie. I cut out the important ones, the whoopie pies and the cake, you know. And then there's a little tiny tea kettle and the little, there's my hot chicken. The hot chicken's going with that somewhere. And then I'm not worried about the can or the Sherwin-Williams because I can cover that with something after it's in a glue book. But those would be really fun. And then I just use my scallop punch, cut that out, do good. There's some sushi. Use the scallop punch to cut out the chicken. A Joyful Life, Let's Be Frank, and then there's the chocolate ice cream. And then I figured I'll probably take out the how to make, but if I keep this, you know, the ice cream, the word ice cream there was really pretty. And here, these I kept, the ones in the back, full pages because they may end up being backgrounds. But then you can see how fun these little bits of ice cream, see there's those ice creams. Oh, there's some more somewhere, but see how fun they'd be on a colorful background when they're all cut out like that. And then this was just where I got the sign for the barbecue. The building had interesting texture in a little bit, so I went ahead and got those out, cut those. Sometimes I need doors, so I went ahead and cut out the doors. And I like spoons. I hate forks. I like spoons. I left this like this because otherwise they'd break off. I like the font, so it ripped off, but it can be in the background. There's the number 62. There's some lemon pie and the pina colada and the candy and that cute little doggy. Who's counting? Found the word great. See, all right, so this is the difference kind of between, you know, if you wanted to cut out the whole plate, then, you know, it's a little bit more, you know what it is. Or if you just cut out these pieces, they could be fun in a background. So I may end up cutting that smaller piece out, but I left it bigger just to give me an option. Party time. She doesn't. Ice cream. I cut out the little bowl of shavings. Top notch topping. More. I'm glad we have some ice cream upstairs because, you know, I'm gonna have to go get some now because all this ice cream. And then see how cool this. I'm gonna have to do a page that just has the purple, red, and gray. And sometimes you might get inspiration like that from just a piece like this and just be like, okay, definitely gonna do that. Now, if this is too big for my book, I could cut it down and put the top piece down lower. Or I could just make sure I use it, or I can go across like this even. Double page spread kind of a deal. And we've got, do you know what this is? I know what that is because I grew up in Massachusetts. That is coffee. It's coffee flavor. It's a thing. It was a thing when I was growing up. More of the ice cream. And then I did use, I didn't keep the creamy one, but the light and airy word. And then I kept these little pictures that were in there. And I kept that ice cream because it looks kind of gross to me. But if I do a black and white page, you know, that might be fun in a black and white page. Make some waves. Got a QR code, the colander, more ice cream, the green onion, little Chinese place, Chinatown, another QR code. I left what the ice cream was on there. I may keep it, may not. Great, the word great. And then these I left whole because they'll probably be used in background on color pages, and then more added to the front. And then these, I didn't cut them all out. I'll cut them out when I know what I want. And same with this one, I don't know which side I want, so those I did not cut. But I cut the rest. That was one magazine in an afternoon, got it all cut out. So that was fun. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a delightful day. Love you guys.